Hi everyone, we're back for a small video about what gives you might, how to be efficient in battle, and basically how the question was how to get from noob to MSFT being my alliance, um, which is not even the biggest alliance of this server, but yeah. So basically what gives you might, so you have your might on the top left, and right next to it, below your age, you will see your prosperity. Your might is an added number based on your technology, your troops, the number of your troops and their tier, your gear, your heroes, your mounts, your gems, your tactical tomes, all this, and some of your buildings as well bring a slight amount of might. Not a lot, but they do bring you a slight amount of might. So overall, this gives you your might. Now, it's not really relevant of your effectiveness in battle or for lots of other things. I tend to prefer checking someone's prosperity than might when checking their stats to bring them into the alliance, for example. Because prosperity is a better sign of your own development than might. For example, one guy could have all heroes awakened, level 60. He would have incredible might, but maybe he hasn't worked at all on his gear, his mounts, etc. And that you cannot know, really. You can't know exactly where did this guy put his might. So, I will tell you now how to build up your account so it's quite effective. And the funny thing is, while I'm talking to you behind my screen, I'm still trying to show you things with my hand. But yeah, so when you start your game, as I said, I did on this account, push your civilization hero just through the chapters of the castle campaign. Then push your campaign here, the main campaign, push it as far as you can every day to be able to unlock more currency every day, to be able to buy badges of a hero every day. And then you will buy the heroes that you need the most. Always start with cavalry heroes with bonuses against barbarians. You will need them. Even though, for example, you will say, no, I just want to go infantry. Yeah, but you will still need bonuses against those barbarians. And you better go in the field with cavalry heroes and which bring barbarian bonuses than go in the field with infantry heroes with no bonuses on those barbarians. You will be way more effective. Yeah, so then just try to push your resources building technologies first. Those are the most important technologies. Don't waste your resources on lots of military and somewhere 3 months later find yourself in trouble because you never have enough resources for your daily care. So please build up your economy, make your account efficient, make it able to sustain itself just to sustain, for example, just one queue. Then if you want to buy another queue, build up a farm and have this farm work enough by itself to send you the required resources for the second tech queue. Then you would have an efficient account for daily research, we'll say. Then be active. Do all your events. For example, we have 3 events right now in the hot events. So Pirate Crisis, do use all your stamina into attacking pirates. Arms and Collect. Well, do train your soldiers and get resources. And you will get lots of small packs that will be useful at some point, because you will have such an event pretty much every day, so you want to do it completely. And about it, you can see that you need to train 10,000 soldiers, but it's level 3 plus. Just train level 3 or level 4, it's already okay. I would advise to train level 4. You will get the right amount of troops at the end of the day, if you can be online enough. And it won't cost you much, and you will gain lots of time then during events. And Kingdom Expedition, it will be for next week. Okay. Then you need to do your Intel Quest. Intel Quests are here. You need to push them at the start of the game as much as you can and get to Intel level 20 as quickly as possible. So basically, how does it work? You just do them every day. Here you can see I have lots of them waiting. The thing is, today we have the pirates, and the rewards from the pirates are so good that I prefer to be doing them. So I will be back on Intel tomorrow. But otherwise, do your Intel Quest every day. All of them. Because some of them, okay, they will bring you blue stuff, but they will bring you blue stuff with also resources, with speed ups like that, okay? You want all of this. Then, when you're finished with your quest, you still have stamina, or you can at least buy some with some gold. Just do it and hunt some barbarians as much as you can every day. You will get lots and lots of resources and speed up. For example, on Friday, I was exhausted on resources, on speed ups, except for the generic speed ups, which I started to have some more. But all the others, I was completely exhausted on them. I didn't have anything more in my bags. And just by doing the pirates, following the events, and doing some stuff, I'm starting to rebuild my bags slowly. But it's really getting there. Okay? And yeah, those, I didn't have any more training speed up on Friday. And then I got some on Saturday, used them again, because we had a training event. So yeah, that's fairly new. Just get those in 3 days, basically. And so be active, do your dailies, hunt as many barbarians as you can. They really give you everything you need. So do it as much as you can. When you buy stamina, you have several packs which require some gold to be bought. Always start with the slow one, with the lower ones. They cost less gold for the amount of stamina. So the most interesting are the 50 stamina, then the 100 stamina, then the 500, and then the 1000. I almost never buy the 1000 except during big events if I want to push for first place. Otherwise, I just stop at the 200 gold ones. It's already quite an interesting cost, but it's worth it. Honestly, it's really worth it, and your account will love that. And so, as I said, on a daily basis, and you can see it here, I am training only level 4 troops, okay? And so, at some point, I will have lots and lots of level 4 because you will train like 10,000 a day. And when comes a training event that I want to do, because I will have ordered a lot of speed up that I never use, I will have ordered lots of resources that I almost never use, and then I can just train a bunch, but I will not directly train Team Mighty 7. I will just upgrade the T7 from tier 4. No, that wasn't what I wanted to show. So, if we take a look, this one takes 1 hour and 51 minutes to train. Okay. If I go to this one and say promote, okay, that's 37 minutes less. So that's nearly 1/3. Okay. We are very close. It is 1/3. It is 1/3 of the overall time that you need, okay? So basically, when you are training thousands and thousands and thousands of them, for example, for 50,000 troops, I gain like more than 10 days in speed up. So this is huge. That's the way you want to train your troops. And in the end, you can have some nice troop count. And it seems that, yeah, we got our troop back. Okay. Yeah, we had a problem after last KVK, and we lost some troops that were not revived, and the devs just revived them. So I got them back. So I got them all. I'm happy. So now, about being efficient in combat. First off, you need to be able to have enough numbers to have all your marches full of troops. So, for example, my marches are 140k at a base level, okay, without boost. So my base number of cavalry should be 560,000 Cossacks. But then you need like an equivalent of one complete march in reserve because you will have losses and you want to be able to recreate your marches. And so that brings the number to 700,000. And if you really want to be efficient, you will do the same math, but with your marches with bonuses. So for me, it would be 175,000 times 5, and this is starting to be big numbers. And so I'm pushing right now my Cossacks to have enough numbers for. I have already what it needs, what it requires to have all four upgraded marches. but I want to have the reserve troops so that I can lose troops and still be able to fill my marches again. Okay, and also at some point I will be Castle 12, and I will need a way bigger amount of troops. So you always need to be pushing your troops as much as you can. Try to not lose them the wrong way. So learn to use them the right way. Do not waste them in stupid battles. For example, I have seen people sending 76k to try to destroy some of my siege units, where I had my 3 other troops full of cavalry ready for fight. Obviously, all 76k were destroyed, and he had a good amount of killed, plus some wounded, but yeah, good amount of killed for no result. So don't waste your troops. Love your troops. Troops are not meant to die, okay? I often hear troops are meant to die. It's not a problem. Troops are not meant to die. Troops are meant to be hoarded so that you can fight with all your might when needed. And for the kingdom, for the KVKs, for this kind of event. But don't waste them in useless fights inside the kingdom. Or just do it when you know you can rebuild them. Yeah. So then you will need to have your research done. For example, if you want to attack a castle with your cavalry, you will need to have done some nope. Well, those generic combat areas. You will need to have this one. Okay. Those research will give you attack and defense against garrisons. You will need to have those ones if you want to fight in the wild against other players. Well, okay, you need to push your researches from your troops, from your rally area. You will need to start working on your gear, your gems. Know that in your gear, this is your barbarian set, only for neutral units, and this is your PvP set that will also be used in hero trials. They will use your Warmonger set, and you will also use the Warmonger set inside the Poseidon challenge for the gear part of the challenge. And then you will need in the Warmonger set to push the right piece of gear that you need. And so basically that's how you will start pushing your efficiency. But then one of the most important things to be efficient is to have the right heroes for your troops. So for example, if you are cavalry and you don't have the money to get the golden ones, okay, I understand. You can still have lots of good purple heroes. And let's say you are completely free to play and you don't want even to unlock Dracul for €5. Okay, then just get Timur as a leader of one of your marches. Set it up with, for example, Edward I, who will have some very good stats against cavalry in the wild, or Belisarius, why not? Both are very good, both have 1000 multiplier attack. Put them as secondary heroes, and you already have a march which will work very well. And then as secondary marches, well, you can have, so for example, Edward with Blue Guy, which work very well. You can have then Cleopatra set up not as a healer, but as a buffer with this one, Drop Dead Gorgeous. And you can set up her with, for example, Ivan, who is an army hero, so basically he can lead any kind of troops. And so you can have already, for free, 3 full marches in the field, with one being not as effective as the other, but which will help you by giving everyone buffs. And so with already 3 marches with the right bonuses, honestly, you're already pretty much set up. Then if you wanted to have a 4th cavalry march, you could push a little bit Joan of Arc. She's pretty good. And you could have, for example, if you don't have the money, as I said, to use all the other cavalry heroes, you could use, well, I would just send her with Kim de Hockman, to be honest. She also has lots of good things. But this troop would also be like a buffer one. And basically you will have for free 4 marches, 2 would deal the damage and 2 in support, basically. But all fighting together, all giving you bonuses, because when you have 1 march, you get the base damage, but when you have a second one, you have more damage for everyone. Then the 3rd march, you have even more damage for everyone, etc. So having 4 marches attacking the same target is very important. That way you will deal the most damage. So don't have each troop attack 1 different target. Have all your troops attack 1 target. Use multiple attack and be efficient. Yeah. So I hope this was useful. Just have fun with your accounts. Do not waste your troops in useless fight. During wars, big events, Thermopylae, follow big players with your troops. Always stick to big players. Do not be alone in the field, you will get wrecked for nothing. Be with big players, get lots of kills, and because you will attack the same target as them, you will give them also lots of bonuses to fight. So do it, you will get a good return on it, and you will be more efficient in battle. Yeah, don't fight on your own, be with your allies, especially the strong ones. Train the right way, so train lower tier troops and upgrade them during events. And yeah, use your heroes the right way. Be careful about the skill you are using. You may have to change your skill set before you create the march to have the heroes using the right skill for the right mission. And then you're done. Your account will be efficient, and you will enjoy it. And that's what we want. So have a nice day everyone on the game, and we'll meet again inside.